Okay, hey, what's going on? My name's Josiah. I'm gonna play games on this channel called Cylon. It's partially a pun because my name is Josiah, so Cylon. Anyway, we're gonna start out by playing some Hytale. So as you can see, I'm already loaded into a world, and I already have a lot of stuff. Now let me explain. Okay, I promise I wasn't just playing off camera, decided to start a world with a little bit of an advantage. No, in fact, quite the opposite. I recorded for an hour and 6 minutes and didn't realize my mic wasn't routed to my recording file. So I recorded for an hour, and you could see me talking because I recorded with my built-in webcam because my camera batteries were charging. Anyway, long story short, none of that is saved anymore. So I wanted to show you what I did so that you know how far I am, how far I've progressed before we start a brand new world. Also, just check out this world, okay? There's lava, there's a nice beach, there's this little mining thing. You can see I've already died several times. Forgotten Temple Gateway, don't know what that is. So yeah, there's all sorts of stuff over here, and I've already got an inventory full of things. I've already got armor. As you can see, I had full copper armor. I had this little thing going here. All right, this little mining hut. I have an upstairs area in which I had a chest full of other stuff that I found. I went mining in this mine shaft, and I found stuff, okay? And now I'm gonna restart. So let's do that. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna make a new world. You can see Hytale Let's Play 1. Unfortunately, it will no longer be played. So let's make a new world. Let's call it a new adventure, because why not? We'll be a little bit on the nose with it. I'm going to leave all of the default settings default just like last time, and we're just going to try it out. So I'm shooting for about 20 minutes on this video. I'll probably just cut all this out. We'll see how it goes. I am glad that my camera is actually charged this time, because that's going to be really nice for editing. Can move myself around, all that sort of stuff. All right, let's get into it. So, this is the starter room. If you've never watched any Hytale videos, or if you have, this is the starter room. Your spawn points. You start out kind of safe, which is nice. Nothing can immediately get to you, but you go out into the big, wide open world, and everything wants to kill you. So just watch out for that. For example, this bear would absolutely destroy me, okay? You can look at yourself in third person by pressing and holding C. So, a couple things that are different about this game versus Minecraft, all right? It's gonna be nice. So, if you will observe on the screen, it says press F to pick up stone rubble. You can punch stuff, but you can also use an interact key, okay? So interact is F, and I'm just going to interact with every single one of these pieces of stone rubble, because stone rubble is going to be instrumental in getting yourself started. All right. I unfortunately learned all of this as I recorded on the last video, and since that video is no longer useful or in existence, we're just going to have to talk like I already know what I'm talking about. So you're going to want to get some stone rubble, and then you're going to want to just find some sticks. Now, you can find sticks on the ground. I'm gonna personally just break stuff to get sticks. So look for kind of your bigger bushes and break those, and you'll be able to get some sticks from them pretty easily. You don't really actually need to start off by breaking trees in this game. You can start off just purely by hitting stuff and dropping sticks. It's great. It is interesting, I will say. Now this, I haven't discovered one of these before. And these are friendlies. Okay, good. On my first, oh my goodness. On my first run through this game, I went to a settlement. I picked it out on the map, and I went there, and it was not a friendly settlement. And let me tell you what, I immediately got destroyed by some sort of troll or something. Yeah, alrighty. We lost our skeleton guy. He was chasing us for a while. So, you get your standard inventory with crafting menu, just like in Minecraft, but to access it, you press tab instead of E. Press tab. As you can see, you can make stuff with fiber, wood, and rubble. So I'm gonna make a sword, I'm gonna make a pickaxe, I'm gonna make a hatchet. Just like in Minecraft, but unlike Minecraft, torches, you don't need tree sap for, okay? You didn't yesterday, the game must have updated. Regardless, you only need plant fiber, sticks, and tree sap, so that's not too bad, it's not too bad. I feel a little bit silly for acting like I knew what I was talking about there when obviously I was wrong. So my first order of business is going to be to find some animals that are going to be able to give me light hide, okay? Because light hide is going to be instrumental. This is really cool. This might be our starter base right here. Let me see where I am on the map. Oh, well, that is easy. I'm just gonna select that as a starter base. This is a beautiful area. I love the rivers. All right, let me head back to our friendlies real quick. So we want to find some sort of creatures that drop light hide. Pigs, that sort of thing will drop light hide. And we're going to need to kill them, and we're going to need to harvest their hide. Because I need a bedroll. I want to be able to sleep through the night and also set my spawn point in a new location. I don't want to spawn back at that default spawn location every single time. Let me demo for you some of the combat here real quick, because I discovered this all last time. So you got your standard attacks. Okay, sword has a pretty good range. You can also charge attack, all right? And that does more damage. So you press and hold your attack button to charge attack. Pretty cool. I like that there are so many features in Hytale that separate it from Minecraft, all right? So charge attack, boom. Charge attack, boom. Now that uses stamina. As you can see from the bottom of my hotbar, or the top of my hotbar rather, you can see the yellow sort of energy bar, and that's your stamina, and that runs out as you sprint, and it runs out as you use your charged attacks. It doesn't run out for just your basic attacks, which again is very nice, because I personally would not want to just be hitting stuff and then run out of stamina. I like that I know that I'm not going to run out of stamina completely just by attacking things. I like to know that I'm gonna be able to have my backup option if my special attacks are unavailable. All right, now with that out of the way, I think I have plenty of wood, I have plenty of fiber, plenty of stone. Let's take down this tree, okay? This is a little bit different than Minecraft as well. So you get your hatchet and you break the first one. You take your hatchet, you break the second one, boom, whole tree falls down. There's some mods that you can get in Minecraft that'll do this, but no, Hytale just built this feature straight into the game. I love it. There are also some sticks on the ground you can pick up. You can see here. So I love that. That's great. Again, with logs, you kind of skip the plank step. I think planks in this game are rather sticks, and yeah. Oh, what in the world? We got potatoes. Oh, I like copper. I do enjoy copper. I'm gonna just loot this whole village, I think. What is this? It's just decoration. Isn't that cool? What is that? It was decoration, apparently. It was an egg. I did not see that as an egg. Is this gonna be a bedroll that I could sleep on and set my spawn? That's cool. I'm pretty close to home though. You can talk to this guy. All right. So they're called rootlings. I haven't actually discovered this game mechanic, 'cause last time all I found were hostels. Okay, I did not find any friendly mobs. So this is cool. I need essence of life to trade. Ah, I like that. I like that. Alrighty. Very good to know. I was wondering what essence of life would be valuable for, and it seems as though it'll be valuable for trading with these guys. So, very cool. Let's see if there's anything else I can loot around here, and if not, I may just make my way. I don't really see much else to loot. I found that one chest already. Not really seeing much else to loot, so I suppose I'm just gonna make my way. Oh, well, this guy, he looks like he's defending the place. I like that. All right, where is my marker on the map? I placed it, and it's this direction, I believe. No, that's my spawn point. Oh, it's this direction. Okay, so spawn point is white, and my marker is yellow. Good to know. I'm going to head on over to this new location and try and set up a base. It's interesting that Hytale has friendlies and hostels during the day. Like these skeletons just spawn during the day. Before I try and fight them, I probably need to eat. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, I need to eat, because eating actually does give you some more health. The better food you eat, you get regen as well as health, so that's nice. I'm just gonna chomp down on these berries. This is why I started collecting berries, because you need to heal. You don't just regen naturally, you gotta eat in order to get your health back. And so I need food, so I collected a ton of berries right off the bat. I wish that I was discovering this all for the first time as I record, but unfortunately it's not the case. Dude, we're just going to town. You should have seen how many times I died in my first playthrough. Okay, my first playthrough being I only got copper armor. I didn't get very far, but this time, hopefully, you know, I can make it pretty far without dying because I kind of know what to expect. I've seen some mobs. I've got my hands dirty with the combat. So, what is this? Mature wheat. I mean, that gives you a ton of essence of life. I could go back and trade with the guy. I still haven't found any creatures that will give me a spawn point, rather a bedroll, but maybe I can just break one of these beds because maybe can't interact with the little guy. What about this? Can I break the bed? I need a hatchet for it. Need a hatchet for it. And I got a bed. All right. I hope that'll allow me to set my spawn point at some point, somewhere. Can I harvest this wheat? That is nice. All right. Let me get some more of those life essence things. Now, where's my trader? What do I want? Do I want spices? Do I want salt? Dough? Vegetable skewer? I might want vegetable skewer. Honestly, meat skewer. Ooh, I like meat better than vegetables. Apple pie, 15% of health. I guess I'll get a couple meat skewers just to have as backup for when I really need to eat. Did you see that? Okay, did you see this? I love this mechanic. I absolutely adore this. You can climb and you see your hands as you're climbing. I think that's great. I think it's great that they built in a climbing mechanic to this game that just feels natural. You don't have to just block up everywhere. You still need to block in some instances, but you don't have to. I think that is an amazing thing. I think that is an amazing thing. All right, this might give me medium height, I imagine. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Oh, maybe the sheep will give me light hide. Let's try the sheep. I recognize I may not need light hide anymore because I got my bed, but it might be good to have. Anyway, the sheep is hefty. Man, that guy was intense. He dropped wool scraps. And what did he drop? He dropped light hide. See, my instincts were correct. Not gonna kill the babies. I already discovered on my last video that babies and squirrels don't drop anything, okay? Okay, check this out. Check this out. With your combat, when you use one weapon for enough time in a row, you actually get a special move. So you got your charge moves normally. You get a special move. All right, check this out. Let me just get close to this guy. He's gonna jump in the water. He's gonna be slow. Boom. Oh, that's so sick. It's so sick. All right, now I got some meat. This is gonna be good. I'll cook that up later. I'm gonna need a campfire and I'm going to need a furnace. I know that I'll need both of those things. So let me just collect some. So this is cobbled stone, I believe, and it just drops rubble. I don't need rubble. I need real stone, okay? I need something that's gonna drop and have substance to it. I want substance out of this game, okay? Yes, that's 10. Oh my goodness, there's a dog. Boom. Boom. I'm probably gonna need to run from these guys because I imagine that all three of them are gonna be attacking me right now. Yep. All right. Maybe I can not die. Boom. 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 Oh, is he mad? No, he's not mad yet. Boom. Get out of here. Sometimes when you damage them enough, they run away. They leave you alone. This guy doesn't seem to want to leave me alone. He left me alone eventually, though. And now with the other two. I could use my special move on them, but I think I'll save it rather for anything that pops up in between me and getting to this special structure that I'm definitely intrigued by. Definitely intrigued by. Oh, there's a chicken. Okay, chickens are not one shot like they are in Minecraft. You know, in Minecraft, you just, by default, if you hit a chicken with a sword, the chicken's gonna die. That is not the case in this game. However, they did die, so I suppose I can't be too mad about that. Alrighty. This is the structure that I've been wanting to explore. I don't know if there's gonna be any sort of anything to it. Some rubble. Interesting. I wonder if I can see. This is where I'm gonna probably have to block up because Yep, I don't see myself being able to get up otherwise. What is this? Is this an entrance of sorts? What did I find here? Does it have a name on the map? Forgotten Temple Gateway. Okay. Seems to be a forgotten temple. In fact, I do believe that I saw some sort of upgrade that you can only get once you visited the Forgotten Temple. Ah, here we go. Forgotten Temple. Visit Forgotten Temple to learn more. Well, I'm at the Forgotten Temple. I guess I'll just pop down to what in the world is that? Do I have to fight this guy? Oh, I think I do. And I'm not going to try that. All right, he is going to be beefy. He's going to be beefy. Does he have a name? He doesn't have a name. He's just going to chase me. I don't know if he can fit up the stairs, though. He fell down. He fell down. All right, yeah, we're going to have to deal with that much later. I think I need probably iron, maybe better armor if I want to deal with that. So, no thanks. I will move on. But I am going to be looking for some sort of structure, something that I can place my bed at. Look, there's another Quebec village. This is really interesting. Oh, something is pokey in here. That must be a thorn bush. Yes, thorn bushes. Okay. Another Quebec village. I think that's what they're called. Quebec? Oh, and this one has bunnies. I like that. Hello. What's your name? You don't have a name? Rootling merchant. What do I want? Berry bush, apple pie, vegetable skewer. This is kind of just the same stuff that you had last time. Not really. I'm honestly not that interested. I don't mean to be rude. It's just that nothing that you have sounds that good to me. I can eat my other meat skewer, but yep. All right. So we know where the Forgotten Temple is. We know where our spawn point is. I'm gonna guess that this right here is not friendly. I'm gonna guess that. So we probably don't want to investigate it too closely. However, that could be some sort of friendly location. There are a lot of these little villages around here. Where am I? Actually, I lost myself? Oh, I'm here. I'm right here. I'm really, really small, but right there. Okay. And there's another village, it looks like. And then keep going. I'm going to try and find out what this little thing is. I'm guessing it's a sort of mine shaft, which is, if you remember, when I showed at the beginning of this video, I had found a mine shaft. I loved it. I had made it my base. Oh, that's a bear. We don't want to deal with the bear right now. We do not want to deal with the bear right now. All right, can I get in the tree? Yes, okay. All right. I need to get my stamina back. He is angry. He's very angry. And we're going to have to play this very cautiously. Bears are beefy things, okay? They are beefy things, and I don't want to deal with a beefy thing right now. Okay, we're running. Is he chasing? He's not chasing. We're safe. Oh, well, that was easy. I guess he got bored. He went back to sleep. Alrighty. I don't mind if you get bored of me, bear. I don't mind at all. I don't want to be interesting, to be honest, to a bear. I would rather not. What is this? Okay, these guys are friendly. They don't look friendly, but they are. Yeah, look at that. He looks like he's about to eat you, and then he runs away. Yeah. So we found seedling woods, and there's a bear. Seems like these woods are going to have lots of bears. That seems to be what I can figure out. What is this? Oh, okay, an archer of some sort. Maybe I can just take his camp. Okay. You can block with swords, by the way. It's a cool feature. Boom. 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 Okay, there's a bear coming. There's a bear coming. There's a bear coming. Oh my goodness. I saw that bear and I knew immediately that I was in trouble. Ah, no. Oh no. Okay, this is fine. Everything's fine. We're fine. The bear, it's not gonna be able to get to us across the water, right? If I don't run out of stamina, I'm gonna run out of stamina. Okay. We need to get across the water. He got bored. He got bored. Every time a bear comes, I panic because let me tell you, bears are scary. All right. There's another bear. Oh my goodness. I don't think I want to be in these woods. I'm just gonna say it. I think these woods might be dangerous. What in the world is this? Some sort of tree? Some sort of, oh, just a little floating island. All right. Lots of skeletons in the woods. And I don't really want to deal with them either. So I'm just gonna keep going. Oh, I like this spruce wood. It's very nice. I'm just gonna keep going on my way towards the structure that I want to make my home. And hopefully I'm not too far away from that temple, so I have it on my map. I can get back to it. Something I discovered is that the map is not something that expands as you explore, but rather it's just a certain radius, and as you explore, you get to see a certain radius. So you don't get to like fill out your map, but as you can see, spawn is pretty much gone for me. It's no longer on my map, so yes, if I were to die, I might have trouble getting back. Another thing that I've discovered, and I don't intend to showcase for a while if I can help it, is that if you die, you don't lose all of your items. You lose, I think it's half of your items. You don't lose your hotbar, and your items take damage. So your armor, your weapons, they all take damage. You lose durability, but it's nice because you still spawn in and you have weapons and you have armor. You just lose some of it. So it is a nice feature. And then you can go back and find the rest of it if you deem it worthy. So I think this is where my marker was. To be honest, I'm a little disappointed, but maybe I'll just claim this guy's base. Boom. Boom. Oh, he's mad. He's already gone. You're done for, dude. You're done for. They don't stand a chance against me and my sword. All right. We got a small chest. I didn't realize there was a chest here. I would have looted the other one. Crude pickaxe. I mean, I guess I'll take it. I already have a pickaxe, but oops. If you press E while you're in a chest and you're looking at an item, well, it turns out that quick transfers everything out of your hand and into the chest. So I don't really need to quick transfer all of my inventory into that random chest, but all right. So what do we got here? This is a little hutch. What is that in the distance that I'm looking at? It's another. I'm willing to bet that is not a friendly structure, but on the off chance that it is, I might as well explore. You know, I got some daylight hours left, and worst case scenario, I suppose I can just dig into the ground, or I can find some place to hide, place my bedroll, sleep through the night. It does not look friendly. I'll be honest. I wish it were friendly, but we'll find out. We will find out, because if I can get into a giant friendly castle or something of that nature, that would be honestly incredible. Also, in this biome, and can we just talk about how beautiful this game is? Okay, so the fens, I know the fens has some dangerous things. They're like these fen ghouls kind of thing. I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't look like this is going to be a friendly place, I'm going to be honest. Yep, nope. All right, yep, we're getting up here. Maybe I can find a safe spot inside this. You can climb up rope. I'm hoping I can find a safe spot here. Maybe I can regroup. Oh, hey, buddy. Oh, he's gone. Okay, I broke the rope, so that's gone. Ancient chest. Let me see what's in here. Vegetables, berries, bone fragments, iron ore. I will need that at some point. A wooden shield. I will equip a wooden shield for now. I seem to have gotten myself into quite the predicament because, unfortunately, I'm trapped up here. I broke my only way down. It was that rope. Oh, and those guys are mad at me. Yep. So this is definitely not a friendly structure. I'm just going to say it. Not a friendly structure. Might be worth coming back to loot at some point. Maybe that's a friendly structure. Where am I looking here? I'm looking back the way I came. I see. Here's the thing. My gateway, completely off the map. It's completely gone. So that's unfortunate. But what am I looking at here? Kind of in this direction. I'm seeing some sort of structure that might prove to be a little bit more hospitable than this place. So I'm going to eat some berries, and I'm going to try and get there. We'll have to see. We will have to see what happens. These berries are taking a long time to heal me. Got to eat a ton of berries to get your health back in this game. Oh, he's mad. Oh, they can't aim, but that was a lot. All right, let's get out of here. Before I get hit. They can't aim, fortunately. You know, Minecraft skeletons, they buffed them, they never miss. Well, these guys apparently just can't hit. So we're going to be okay with that because we're going to escape. We are going to get out of here. That fox, turns out, foxes are not friendly. Maybe he's friendly because I have berries, but I've seen foxes attack. Not a big fan of that. So let's just keep running. I believe that is the structure I want. And I need to find out if it's friendly. And collect some more wheat. Because you know what? Wheat seems to be given good stuff. It seems to be given lots of the life essence, and life essence is used for trading. If I want to trade, I need life essence, so I'm just going to collect some wheat. What is this? What in the world am I looking at? Is this just naturally generating? Okay, it could be a good potential base, you know? Seems like this is broken castle walls, that kind of thing. I'm not seeing as many monsters and villainous creatures in this area, so it could be a good starting place, but I really want to find something like that just is friendly, you know? I want to find like those cute little village things, but inside a castle. Oh no. Oh no. I don't want to deal with a wolf though. All right, this is not looking like it's going to be very friendly. I love how it looks. I love how everything about this game looks. I just think that is an incredible looking game. So far, so good. I mean, I'm willing to bet that the monsters live here, but so far, I'm not seeing them. Maybe this... Oh, I hear them though. Oh, I hear them. I hear them bad. I hear them good. Okay, I'm running. I'm running. Not friendly. It turns out it's hard to find a friendly structure in this game. Hard to find a friendly structure. Yeah, that guy is angry. What is that? Is that a castle? Is that a tower? I'm just gonna keep running until I find an area that I want to settle in, you know? And I still have my waypoint at that one spot where if I go to it, I'll be able to see the Forgotten Temple. So that's good, but I really want to find somewhere, and the sun is setting. So you can see the sun is beautiful in this game, and it is setting. So I need to find some sort of structure, some sort of settlement to call my home, at least for the night. And I'm still dreaming about my mine shaft that I found. That was just the perfect little pre-built structure. I could hide in it. I was safe. I was a big fan. All right, let me eat this cooked wild meat that I got from those chests, and we will try and get to this structure. As you can see, wild meat gives you regen as well as restoring your health. It's very nice in that regard. I get the feeling I'm going a little bit far from home, and if I were to die, oh, that sounds like it's not happy with me. It's a bear. I think it's a bear. I do believe that I am hearing a bear right now. I am, and it's an angry bear. All right, let's get inside. Let's get inside. Okay. This is not a friendly place either. Oh, no. Okay, we're gonna have to lock in here. We're gonna have to lock in here. Okay. I'm gonna, oh, there's a bear. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I lost the following items: 31 feathers, 41 sticks, 26 rubble, as well as 51 life essence. All right, that's unfortunate. That is really rather very unfortunate. You know what? I kind of explored this direction, I think. I explored towards that marker. Oh, it's good to know that you can see the marker off map. What if I go a different direction? You know, I kind of want to go up and towards the beach, which I believe is this direction. I really want to sleep through the night, and I have a bed. I kept it in my hotbar because I was pretty sure I wouldn't lose it, but I mean, I think I actually did lose stuff from my hotbar. Maybe you just reduce the risk of losing stuff in your hotbar. What I need to do is I need to sleep through the night. I've already been recording for 27 minutes, which is absolutely insane. This game is just so easy to do that on. You can just kind of sleep. I mean, you can just kind of play, and you can just kind of talk, and you don't realize how late it is. Look at how easy this mountain is to scale, guys. Look at how easy this mountain is to scale. What is this? A thorn thistle. A thorn thistle. It illuminates, and you can hold a torch in your offhand, and that illuminates locally. Beautiful. Beautiful function of the game. I love it. All right. This may have to be where I sleep for the night. What is that? Okay, what is that? I don't know, because where was I going? I wanted to go this way. I wanted to see this, okay? I wanted to see the beach. I wanted to see the water. So I may be able to do that. That might be a mine shaft, actually. Oh, that's a mine shaft. Yes, that is a mine shaft. Oh, we are getting there. We are getting there. Select location. I'm gonna try and get there. It's dark. I don't care. I'm going. I want the mine shaft. I want to be safe at night. And it's just a good place to do that, you know? You can kind of block off some of the areas where the things can get to you that are scary, and then you're pretty much just set. Now, I need to scale this mountain cautiously so I don't die. That would be An excellent thing to do, to not do rather, is to die. So let's get down here and hopefully get up this mountain now that I've scaled down a mountain, and to scale back up one. Yeah, but fortunately scaling mountains in this game, I'm just hopping up. I'm just hopping up these 2-block jumps. Insane, absolutely insane that you can do that. Makes the game so much more enjoyable, I would say. So much more enjoyable. Okay, is this where I wanted to go? I believe it is. Is that my mine shaft? Is this going to be friendly? I dearly hope that it is going to be friendly, because I really don't want to make a cave my home for the night. But if I have to, I suppose I will. I suppose if I have to, I'll make a cave my home. But I really am hoping this is just like the mine shaft that I found the other day. It is. Now, I will say, the roof maybe is a little bit different in this one. Okay? There's a lot of bushes in this one. You know, there weren't a lot of bushes in the last one. I have to break these down. I seem to be in the roof already. So I might need to find how I can get to the lower level, if there is such a thing. Yeah, there are. Okay, goodness. Just breaking all sorts of stuff in here. Is there a lower level? Is this gonna just be all one level? I like the variance in the generated structures in this game, alright? Because in the other abandoned mineshaft, there was a whole lower level. And abandoned mineshaft house kind of thing. Mossy stone level, sure. And in this one, it seems like there's pretty much just one level. So that's interesting. But, you know what? We can call this home for the night. We can call this home for the night. Just checking to see if there's a workbench in here. The last one had a workbench, which certainly made my life easier, but alrighty. Let's place our bed and let us interact. Confirm. I'm getting attacked by a rat, apparently. I need to get my sword out so I can fight it off if I need to. Yeah, so apparently my camera stopped recording at some point. Didn't know that was a thing. I'm probably at the 30-minute mark. Hopefully that was pretty recently. So let me get out of this bed and we'll fight this guy. Oh, he was easy to destroy. Just easy. Look at this one. Oh. Ja, ja, ja. He's huge. He is huge. I don't like it. Boom. Boom. Oh, nope. Oh, that's embarrassing. Oh, I'm gonna die right outside my brand new spawn point. That is embarrassing, I will say. That is embarrassing. Okay, I survived it. And there's already something else mad at me. Okay, maybe I can get some food here. Do I have any food left? Do I have any cooked food left? I have raw food. I have berries. I have some berries. Roast vegetable. I guess I'll have to eat a roast vegetable. I would really like to say that when I end this video, I'm gonna be at a point where I'm not just in fear for my life, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. I don't know if that is going to happen. I'm gonna just try and fortify this area a little bit, you know, just fortify it, and maybe I'm gonna have to figure some things out. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure some things out. So let's just break this, all of this brush, you know, all this brush that's just kind of all over the place in this house. It gives me lots of good fiber. I appreciate that. Appreciate some good fiber in my life. But these guys just angry at me right outside. Right outside. I suppose that's where I'm gonna end this video, because I need to do some other stuff. So maybe I'll record another video. We'll see. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one.